What's going on, fam? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn, and guess what, yo? We back with another one, yo. Today's track is called A Cause Worth Living For, and it's by your boy Jun. You know what I mean? Let's jump into it, yo. Yo, I like the beat, man. Definitely what's up.
I want to share tonight with you my short testimony.
I was born in the winter of 1956 in Cookstown, way out in the sticks. We moved to Belfast when it was 6. We moved to Rathcoole, the biggest house in the state in Northern Ireland, and that's true. At that time it was mixed, there was Catholics too. This was before all the troubles began. We used to live around about 4 rows down from Bobby Sands. We used to play football together on the front with mucky faces and boggy hands, but this was all before.
I like how he's saying, man, we used to play football together outside front. You know what I mean? I remember that. I remember like back in the days and shit. I used to ride my bike, play fucking tag football and basketball outside and shit. Niggas don't do that shit no more, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers stuck in the house, playing video games online and shit like that, watching movies. Niggas don't go outside no more. It's weird. But like I see where he coming from on that aspect, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Began. We used to live around about 4 rows down from Bobby Sands. We used to play football together on the front with mucky faces and boggy hands, but this was all before all the troubles began. We used to run around the estate, just some troublesome lads, but one day coming home from school everything changed. I seen a gang of lads I knew from school and they were shouting my name, so I walked over and says, "What's the crack, kids?" They said, "Listen Davey, you're a Protestant and we're all Catholics, so we're gonna beat you up and throw you into the river." I said, "Why?" They said, "You said you're a prod." I said, "No, I never." They said, "Yes, you did, you're going into the river." They beat me up and then they threw me in. That day I learned 2 lessons.
Damn, the freaking the vision was that fucked up with the Catholics and the Irish and shit, man. No. I don't even. Let me rewind that shit before I say something wrong and whatnot. Hold up.
My name, so I walked over and says, "What's the crack, kids?" They said, "Listen Davey, you're a Protestant and we're all Catholics, so we're
Between not the Protestants and Catholics and whatnot, shit was that fucked up where niggas had to really fuck you up and have a fight with you and throw you in a fucking pond and shit, yo, or a river and shit. That's some fucked up shit, man. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. Oh man.
gonna beat you up and throw you into the river." I said, "Why?" They said, "You said you're a prod." I said, "No, I never." They said, "Yes, you did, you're going into the river."
He said, yeah, man, let's go.
Beat me up and then they threw me in. That day I learned 2 lessons. 1, learn to swim. 2, don't play with.
I learned two lessons. 1 to swim. What's the second one? I got it. I'm pausing too much, man. I'm kind of engaged in the story and shit. Like I might not stop. I might not pause it that much because it sounds like a good story to hear, you know?
Said, "No, I never." They said, "Yes, you did, you're going into the river." They beat me up and then they threw me in. That day I learned 2 lessons. 1, learn to swim. 2, don't play with Catholics, they're bad news.
Oh, he said don't play with Catholics and bad news. Oh shit, yo. Alright, so that's where I feel like when he was young and whatnot, that's where the division in his mind started to freaking form and shit, because like the Catholics were freaking assholes to the Protestants and whatnot. So at the end of the day, he just drew that line right then and there. He was like, "Yo, fuck them niggas, man. I'm not fucking with them and whatnot. If they ain't fucking with me," and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? The tales of all gangsters. You know what I mean?
They learned 2 lessons. 1, learn to swim. 2, don't play with Catholics, they're bad news. And that's how it was from that day forward in Rathcoole. 1972, we were only kids, but we had hardened minds. Back then I thought the smartest thing for me to do was join the tartan gangs. We would set upon them. At first first we would smash their windies.
Yo, man, and that's what happens a lot in the hood, man. When you in the hood and shit, man, like, yo, you gotta make sure you're protected and your family's protected, and sometimes the only way to make sure that happens, man, is just joining the gang. You know what I mean? So, and it shows people like, yo, you can fuck with me. If you fuck with me, man, my niggas and me is coming for you, and you don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke at all. You know what I mean?
72, we were only kids, but we had hardened minds. Back then I thought the smartest thing for me to do was join the tartan gangs. We would set upon them. At first we would smash their windies. Later we would petrol bomb them. We would burn them out of their homes. Some people would...
Damn, man, that's some savage shit right there for kids. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Kids are doing, man. That's gangster right there.
homes. Some people would say, well, if the wrong life, I spent the 18th birthday as a political prisoner.
Oh shit, that nigga said some people would say we was living the wrong life. I lived my freaking 18th birthday as a political freaking what? Hold up.
Out of their homes. Some people would say, well, if the wrong life, I spent the 18th birthday as a political prisoner, locked up a long time.
Yeah, freaking political prisoner.
As a political prisoner, locked up a long case, I got released, but the same week I was out planting bombs and robbing banks.
Okay, let me rewind a little bit.
I spent the 18th birthday as a political prisoner, locked up a long case, I got released, but the same week I was out planting bombs and robbing banks, while at the same time
He said he was released the same week I was out freaking robbing banks and freaking throwing throwing shit at car bombs, man. That nigga was freaking in the game deep, my G, son.
to live a modest life, but I got arrested again and broke the officer's nose to say thanks. Yeah, we get back in jail, we had military status and we called ranks. We had bomb making classes in the morning in prison and weapons.
That nigga said we have bomb making classes in the morning. Oh shit. That nigga saying like, yo, at the end of the day, when he went to jail and shit, all he was doing was learning how to freaking do more criminalistic shit. You know what I mean? Which that's how it is in all forms of society and whatnot. When you go to jail and whatnot, when you come out and whatnot, a lot of times you learn how to be a better criminal on the offset. You know what I mean? Like you come in, you like, okay, your eyes all wide and shit. You like all shy and don't know shit about anything and whatnot. By the time you get out of jail and shit, you a full blown criminal and shit. And you know how to weave in and out. You know what I mean? Which is sad, but very true.
Status and we called ranks. We had bomb making classes in the morning in prison and weapon training in the afternoons with some live bullets, not blanks. Thanks to the troubles in the streets, there were more tanks. And in my mind, I wanted to do more. Cause if I'm doing this raw. I want to join the most fear terror group of them all.
That nigga said, I want to join the most feared terror group of them all, son. This nigga said, if I'm gonna be part of some shit fucked up, son, I want to be feared by everybody, my nigga, son. I want to be the baddest. I want to be part of the baddest clique and shit, yo. I mean, like, yo, that's what, yo. That one time I was going to school and shit, and the bus driver stopped me and said, yo, man, listen up, little kid. I was in junior high school. He said, listen up, little kid. I know y'all motherfuckers messing around in the streets and shit. But like, listen, if you gonna do any fucking crimes and shit, you know what I mean? Make sure that freaking crime is big enough to give you a life sentence and shit if you get caught. Because if you don't, then you're not doing anything proper. You know what I mean? Make sure you go for the craziest shit in the world and whatnot. So when you do get locked up and shit, you're sitting in the cell saying, I deserve it. You know what I mean? If you ain't about doing that shit, then don't stay the fuck away from crime. You know what I mean? And that's the wisest shit somebody ever said to me. You know what I mean? Let's go.
I wanted to do more. Cause if I'm doing this raw. I want to join the most fear terror group of them all. I put the word out around the jail. The packy wants to be an Ulster volunteer. And 2 weeks later when I got released, there was a knock at my door saying, is it true I wanted to join? I said, yes I do. They said, think it over. Cause once you do, you don't leave. I said, no, I believe this is...
nigga said, yo, that's a one way. Yo, listen, once you join this motherfucking gang, son, ain't no fucking leaving, my bro, son. You in that shit for life, blood in, blood out. And that nigga said, yo, I know that shit. I'm down. That's devotion right there, son. Definitely.
There was a knock at my door saying, is it true you wanted to join? I said, yes I do. They said, think it over, cause once you do, you don't leave. I said, no, I believe this is a cause worth fighting for. It's a cause worth living and a cause worth dying for.
And I said, why not? I'm a loyalist. I've all these tattoos on my arm. No surrender for God and Ulster. Remember 1690 and everything. And I thought, no, I believe in this. This is a good cause. And I thought, well, if you're still going to be a terrorist, you might as well be a good terrorist. And I
said, you're going to be a terrorist, you might as well be a good terrorist. That's a fact, son. Like, whatever you do in life, make sure you're the best at it. You know what I mean? You're the best at it. You know what I mean? That's a fact, yo. If you're going to be a doctor, make sure you're a good doctor. If you're going to be a killer, make sure you're a good killer. If you're going to be a good terrorist, make sure you're a good terrorist. You know what I mean? If you're not, man, that's not the shit for you, bro. You know what I mean? Let's go.
thought the most feared group in Northern Ireland in the paramilitary scene is the UVF. They're very militant and they're very secretive. And you can't just join this group, you must be invited by them to be a member. A week later I went with these men and they took me to a bar in Belfast and brought me upstairs into a room. There was three men sitting behind the table and they had an Ulster flag over the table. And there was something else sitting on the table, and I am sure this will surprise you, because you know what it was? One of these, a Bible. And the guy in the middle said, sitting on the table, and I am sure this will surprise you, because you know what it was? One of these, a Bible. And the guy in the middle said, sitting on the table, and I am sure this will surprise you, because you know what it was? One of these, a Bible. And the guy in the middle.
Guys, yo, I don't know what he said. What the fuck was on the table? You know what I mean? Holla at me with that answer and shit, yo.
Said to me, do you believe in the Protestant cause? And I said, I do. Because you know what it was? One of these, a Bible.
Did he say Bible? Did he say Bible? Yeah, if he said Bible, put it down. Just tell me what it is, yo, because I can't really hear. What was on the table?
And the guy in the middle said to me, do you believe in the Protestant cause? And I said, I do. He says, are you prepared to die for the Protestant cause? And I said, I am.
Are you prepared to die for the Protestant cause? He said, yeah, man, I am, man. Do you believe in the Protestant cause? Yo, man, that's what's up, man. At the end of the day, yo, whatever you gotta do in conviction of the people that you believe in and what you believe in life and whatnot, you're supposed to die for it. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes, man. Let's go.
He says, you prepared to kill for the Protestant cause. And I says,
I carried on in my mission and moved up in position. Done everything that you could envision. My whole life revolved around the organisation. Became an area commander, turned streets into military stations. I got arrested with the rest of my team because a snitch turned super grass and give the police information. We got sentenced to court, so I told my team to dress in uniform for the occasion. We got lined up on the docks like Thunderbirds. He called my name and then the list of offences. Then he sentenced me to 48 years in the underworld. He said I'd serve at least 12 at the minimum. I turned my back on the judge like I wasn't even listening. I saw my mom.
That nigga said I turned the back. He said I ain't even give a fuck about what the judge was saying, bro. All them years I'ma eat them up and shit for the cause, my nigga. I done signed my freaking name on the dotted line and whatnot. I'm committed to the Protestant call and shit. I did it. I knew what I was doing. So fuck you, judge. Give me them years and leave me the fuck alone, son.
Then he sentenced me to 48 years in the underworld. He said I'd serve at least 12 at the minimum.
48 years with 12 on the minimum, son. Damn, son. In the States, that's a life plus, son. The 48 years, but it's not like concrete. So you good. Your minimum 12 is not that bad. You know what I mean? But let's go. That 12 hit me though.
Needed 48 years in the underworld. He said I'd serve at least 12 at the minimum. I turned my back on the judge like I wasn't even listening. I saw my mother stood at the back of the court with tears running down her face. She looked at me and said, "You're a hopeless case."
And that's the thing, you know what I mean? He looked back and he see his mom and whatnot talking about you a hopeless case. But at the end of the day, yo, you know his mom really cared and whatnot because she had tears coming out the eyes and whatnot. And she had tears, you know what I mean? And I know deep in his, I know he probably felt that, you know what I mean? Let me rewind a little bit.
The back of the court with tears running down her face. She looked at me and said, "You're a hopeless case. You're never gonna change." I said, "Go home and get my head piece, ma. They can take away in chains." I thought I'd never see the light of day again. But meanwhile, my mom didn't go home. She went to tell my relatives what happened. And there was a wee woman sat in the road. She said, "Mrs. Hamilton, I believe that God can change your son." My mom said, "Thank you, but I've done all that can be done." Before starting to cry, she said, "What is to become of my son? I never wanted this." The wee woman said, "Don't you be worrying, love. I'm putting him on my wanted list." She said, "I believe God's grace creates changes." She said, "I don't believe in hopeless cases."
That nigga said, his mom said, "I don't believe in hopeless cases." Damn, son. Shit. Hold up, man.
Said, "Don't you be worrying, love. I'm putting him on my wanted list." She said, "I believe God's grace creates changes." She said, "I don't believe in hopeless cases."
Yo, man, I believe that, but hold up, I gotta rewind that because I gotta say it correctly.
Woman said, "Don't you be worrying, love. I'm putting him on my wanted list." She said, "I believe God's grace creates changes."
I believe God's grace creates changes. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of times, like when you're going through freaking stressful freaking situations and you've been through the bottom of all bottoms and whatnot, God will fucking show you a different light and shit for you to take that path and whatnot. You know what I mean? So I agree with that aspect.
She said, "I don't believe in hopeless cases." She said, "I don't believe in hopeless cases." Listen, about a week went by and I was sat in my cell thinking about life and how I'm trapped in hell. I saw a piece of paper lay on my bed. I picked it up and it read, "Jesus Christ is coming back soon." I laughed and said, "All right, to a cinema near you." I ripped it up and threw it straight in the bin. I made myself a cup of tea without taking it in. But the next thing that happened was very strange. I heard a voice in my head saying, "David, it's time to change, become a Christian."
Oh shit. I heard a voice in my head saying, "Dave, you gotta change, man. You gotta become a Christian." You know what I mean? Like I said, man, a lot of times, man, it always takes you one freaking moment. You know what I mean? You sit down and you reflect on what's going on in your life and whatnot, and within that one moment and whatnot, that sense of clarity comes out, and you like, "Oh shit, man, I'm fucking up," and it might be God that's talking to you and shit. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Well, I thought that I was slipping or tripping because I was mid-sipping and burnt my lip in my tea. I said, "I know what's happening here. These fellas playing a trick at me. The slip trips in my tea, so I poured it out."
He said, "Yo, these niggas, yo, I'm not believing that shit at all or whatnot. These niggas freaking probably slip some shit in my fucking tea, make me fucking hallucinate and seeing shit. Yo, I'm not believing that. It's not what it is, son. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm pretty sure deep in his heart, he knew exactly what the fuck it was. You know what I mean? He been living that grimy life a little bit too long and shit, son. Now it's time to come to God. You know what I mean? He had that God, coming to God calling.
Thought that I was slipping or tripping because I was mid-sipping and burnt my lip in my tea. I said, "I know what's happening here. These fellas playing a trick at me. The slip trips in my tea, so I poured it out and looked down the sink. I couldn't see no tabs. Then I started to think, what if the voice that I heard was right? What if all these years it was God that spared my life? Because I've been shot."
You see that shit, man? Now he's thinking, now he's reflecting. He's like, "Yo, son, man, at the end of the day, man, why am I still alive, man? Maybe all this time and whatnot, God was freaking saving my life and whatnot, saving me for a bigger reason, for a better purpose and whatnot than all the shit that I was doing and whatnot." And I don't know, man. It might be this time for me to flip shit around and whatnot and change my life around for the better. You know what I mean? Leave all that freaking crazy shit that I was doing back in the day and whatnot in that lifetime for something even better. You know what I mean? Let's go.
down the sink. I couldn't see no tops, then I started to think, what if the voice that I heard was right? What if all these years it was God that spurred my life? Cause I've been shot 3 times, stabbed in the head with an axe and survived.
What? Shot 3 times? Stabbed in the head with an axe, my G, son, and you still alive, son? God has God has a play something for yo. If that shit happened to me, son, I would have been like, yo, I'm here for a motherfucking reason, son. You know what I mean? But like again, like if you win that game and whatnot, and all that shit is happening to you, you got shot like mad times, you got stabbed in the head and whatnot, you might think you just freaking bulletproof at that point. You know what I mean? But God probably needs you here for a higher purpose, you know? So he wants you to be here for you to discover that.
I've been blown up in a bomb, there's been many attempts on my life.
That nigga said, hold up. I've been blown up by a bomb.
These years, it was God that spurred my life. Cause I've been shot 3 times, stabbed in the head with an axe and survived. I've been blown up in a bomb, there's been many attempts on my life.
Blown in a bomb and so many freaking attempts, millions of attempts on his life, son. Damn.
The fact I'm even alive is a reason to believe in the divine. I realized I was deceived in the mind. So I got down on my knees and
do you see that the beat, how it just picked up a little bit? I just peeped that a little bit. It just like swerved. It was probably going throughout the duration of the song, but like at this very point, while he's reaching the climax of the story, the beat climbs up a little bit too. Let me show you.
almost been many attempts on my life. The fact I'm even alive is a reason to believe in the divine. I realized I was deceived in the mind. So I got down on my knees and I started to cry. Asked the Lord for forgiveness and said, Lord, let me be your witness. Please rid me of the bigotry and leave me sinless. Let me spread your word.
Nigga, confessing now, son. I feel that. You gotta confess all your freaking sins before you can move on. You know what I mean? That's definitely what's up, man. Let's go.
Got down on my knees and I started to cry. Asked the Lord for forgiveness and said, Lord, let me be your witness. Please rid me of the bigotry and leave me sinless. Let me spread your word. I'll go about.
Rid me of the bigotry and leave me sinless, yo. That's bars right here, son. Amen.
Our heavenly business, please change my life. Let me live this. And from that minute on, I felt freedom in my soul, even though I was in prison.
I thank the Lord Jesus.
And you see that shit? Did you hear what he just said? I felt freedom in my soul. That's some deep ass shit. He's just basically saying he feels the freest that he ever been in his life, and he's in prison. That's some deep ass shit right there, son.
Christ most of all, that what he's done in my life, that he has given me a story, and I believe it tells people that there's no such thing as a hopeless case. If that was true, if that were really true, then you're...
Yo, that's why I tell you, man, like, yo, never fucking judge a book by a cover, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers could go through hell and back and shit, you know what I mean? And have like a freaking heart of a fucking angel and shit, you know what I mean? You just gotta get past that freaking hardcore layer of that person, and because you don't know what an individual went throughout their lives and shit, you know what I mean? Everybody got stories, and all the paths that people take along the road and whatnot leave certain scars that stay with them forever, that make them act certain ways. But deep inside, deep in the core of a person, man, they genuinely humble, you know what I mean? I've noticed that, you know, it's some real talk right there, son. Let's go.
looking at one, a hopeless case. And I really do thank God we get an opportunity just to share. You know, I said today, you know, some of the best brains in England is trying to find a solution to bring the North and the South and the Protestant and the Catholic together. And yet
That's it, man. That's it, yo. I mean, like that's what that's what's gonna solve everything, you know what I mean? Bring everybody together and shit. Cause we might have problems. Everybody have problems and whatnot, yo. But working together and realizing we are all one and whatnot, we all go through the same problems is what's gonna save us eventually. You know what I mean? fucking deep ass song right here, B.
Today we could stand before people and say we know a solution that works. That's because Jesus Christ is Lord. That we are reconciled not only with God, but with our fellow man. Because God changes the heart. It's not a united kingdom or a united Ireland, but it's God's kingdom. That's what it comes down to. God's kingdom.
Yo, he's right, man. It's freaking God's kingdom, man. It's not no United Kingdom, man. And it's not United States, man. It's not no freaking. It's a place that we live. You know what I mean? Always looking up for the higher being and whatnot. You know what I mean? Always, always. You know what I mean? I'm definitely liking this track and whatnot. You know what I mean? I try my best not to interrupt a lot and whatnot, but like every now and then he touch on something that I wanted to brush up on. You know what I mean? Like he told the story of his life pretty much there. You know what I mean? How it started off and whatnot. You know what I mean? In how he had the beef with the freaking beef with the Catholics and whatnot that threw him up in the freaking river and shit, beat the fuck out of him and threw him in the river, and then he just wanna freaking be part of the freaking illest gang and shit, you know what I mean, and basically represent his freaking religion as that, and he got in a lot of trouble doing freaking crazy shit. Dope ass freaking track, you know what I mean? A lot of meat, a lot of substance, you know what I mean? You don't get these kind of tracks, you know what I mean? And a lot of heritage, you know what I mean? A lot of freaking hometown heritage, and I love that, you know what I mean? Love for the family type shit, you know what I mean? Suffering and pain equals freaking get anyways, yo, dope ass track, you know what I mean? I definitely digged it, you know what I mean? Hope you guys did too, you know what I mean? Leave the comments down in the comment section, you know what I mean? If you guys wanted me to react to anything, leave that junk in the comment section. Take this thumb right there, put it all the way up, thumbs up if you're feeling this track right all day long, you know what I mean? If you show me some love and support by subscribing to the channel right down there, you know what I mean? And that's pretty much it, man. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out. One love, yo.